everyone, it's Pam from Coach Pam Fitness. Thanks for tuning in. Today's topic is, now that we have our hotel room booked, our park tickets booked, do we go with dining plan or not? That is, first I'm going to say, you need to look at how your family eats first and foremost. Because if you have little kids, then maybe you don't go with the dining plan. If your kids are older and they eat a lot, then you might want to look at it and decide if it's right for your family. We've done it both ways. The very first time we went to Disney, my 16-year-old was 3, and so it was just my husband, myself, and our 3-year-old, and we did not do the dining plan because he just wasn't a big eater. And so all we did was do quick service, and my 3-year-old and I would share a meal, and it worked out fine. However, as they got older, we decided the dining plan was better for us. Our oldest son was 12, and our youngest was 9, so he still qualified for the kids' part of the dining plan. And we were just bigger eaters. So we decided to go with the dining plan. Plus, I'm a little frugal, I guess is the nice term to say. And I would probably, had it not we not done the dining plan and everything already paid for, I would have totally cringed at the thought of paying for an $8 Mickey Mouse ice cream bar. But since we're on the dining plan, everything was paid for, I'm like, hey, you want an ice cream bar? Go for it. So you have to kind of look at it that way about how your mindset is. I know my mindset is that if I have everything paid for in advance and I can pay for half to 3/4 of our vacation before we even go, then I'm more likely to be able to say, hey, our vacation's almost paid for. Go ahead and have a souvenir. Go ahead and do whatever. So that's my mindset. So you need to really look at what your mindset is about and see if it's right for your family. There are 3 different levels to the dining plan. There is one that's strictly quick service. There's one, so you would get, don't quote me on this, you might get 2 quick service meals and a snack. I'm not sure. They've made a bunch of changes this year, and I'm not fully up on them, but my earmarked Disney travel agent is keeping me informed on this stuff. Then there is just the regular dining plan, which you get 1 quick service and 1 table service. Plus, they've changed it this year. Used to get, with quick service, you would get a dessert, and with your table service, you would get a dessert, and then you would get 1 snack. My TA just emailed me and said that they've changed it this year. Now, with quick service, you don't get a dessert, but you get 2 snacks. So this year, starting in 2017, for the regular dining plan, you get a quick service, a table service, plus 2 snacks. So that is a really great value there because you don't need dessert with every meal. My kids love it, but you don't really need dessert with every meal. Let's see. So I do love the quick service, or I do love the dining plan. And honestly, you get so much food with both your quick service and your dining and your table service that sometimes we have snacks left over at the end, and then we just cash in all our snacks credits and we have snacks for the ride home. So that's another really good tip. If you don't use them all, be sure to cash them all in at the end of your stay and you can take them with you. We do that a lot, and that way we have little gifts to give to family members and friends who have helped out with our house or whatever. Let's see. Isn't it strange how you go through a speech in your head and then as soon as you go live, you're like, ah! That's how I'm feeling right now. Anyway, hopefully I'll get better at these videos as I make them more and more. So I would say if you choose the dining plan, you certainly do not need 2 table service meals, because number one, you just don't need all that much food, and number two, that takes away time in your park. So your best bet is to do table service and a quick service dining plan, because the table service, you can do your character meals that way. We always do a character breakfast pretty much every day, just because we like to start our day with the big breakfast, and then we can make it until 3 or 4, and that's when we have our table service meal, because that means you don't wait as long and you just eat at odd times, so you don't need to eat another meal. Does that make sense? So let's see. The other thing I need to tell that you should know is, with the dining service, you do get 2 snacks now. In 2017, you get 2 snacks. You need to really research and use your snack credits wisely, because if you go up to a little kiosk and get a water, that can count as a snack. You don't want to waste your snack on water. You want to bring your own waters with you. So you want to research. You can get really huge snacks that everyone can share. So you kind of you don't want to waste them on like a banana and a water. That's kind of a waste of a snack credit. You want to really utilize the money that you're putting into your dining plan. You want to, when you have this meal or your quick service meal, you don't want to just get a small little burger. You want to be adventurous in things that you wouldn't normally buy. And if you want a steak, you can get a steak, because you don't have to watch your money like you normally would. If you didn't have the dining plan, you probably wouldn't want to order a steak. You would want to order something less expensive off the menu. But if you're in the dining plan, hey, have a steak. Hey, have a combination platter with a whole bunch of different things that you've never even thought of trying. That's why I love the dining plan, because you can be adventurous. You can order something more expensive that you normally wouldn't order if you didn't have the dining plan, because you really want to utilize that money that you've already spent on your meals, right? But again, like I said, you just need to really look at what your family eats. If they're not big eaters, maybe it's not quite for you, or maybe just the quick service dining plan is right for you. So this is what I would suggest. Research how your family eats, document how your family eats, research some of the menus at some of the restaurants that you want to look at, and talk with your TA and let them go over the different dining plan options and whether it would be a good fit for you, because that's what a TA does. They help you out in that way. But you also have to do your own homework too, because the TA is not going to know everything about you. Let's see. I think that was everything. Like I said, there is some changes to the 2017 dining plan, so I don't know all of them, but like my friend who is an earmarked travel agent, I'll put her link in here for you. She did email me to say that the dining plan has changed, and that with quick service meals, you no longer get a snack, or you no longer get a dessert with your quick service, but you get 2 snack credits instead. So you would get a quick service meal, a table service meal that includes a dessert, and then you get 2 snack credits for the whole day also. So those are my tips for the dining plan. I think it's a great service because you don't have to think and worry about your budget, because you've already paid for it. That's why I love it, and I hope that you have gained some knowledge. I will be more coherent in a blog. I think I write better than I do speaking. But so I'll be finishing up the blog later on today and posting it in the comments here, and also on a separate post. And if you have any questions, or if you have any tips on the dining plan, please, please, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I always love to learn about Disney. It's my favorite thing in the world, aside from health and fitness. And so that's the whole point of me doing these blogs and doing these live videos, is so that we help each other out, we give each other knowledge, and we have a community here at Coach Pam Fitness where we lift each other up and we help each other out. So thanks for tuning in today. Stay tuned for the blog about the pros and cons of the dining plan, and stay tuned tomorrow for tomorrow's episode. I wonder what tomorrow's is going to be. Stay tuned. Have a fantastic Friday.